Hi everyone, Sandra Vale here at Homesteading Ways, and today we're going to be canning up some beef stew. Now, I work from home here, so I don't need to pack a lunch or, I can't stop on the road or whatever, maybe sometimes if I'm out and about. But most of the times I'm eating here at home, and so sometimes these canned goods are just for me, not always for me and the husband. Because I like to have a nice hot meal during the middle of the day, but I don't always want to cook, so that's when this stuff comes in handy. But anyhow, it's going to be a quick video. So I'm doing quarts, and I'm not doing a lot today, I'm just doing a few. The rule of thumb I usually use with beef, the beef stew meat, is about a half a pound per quart. Now, it doesn't have to be a half a pound. If you want to use more or less, perfectly fine, up to you. Decide how much you want to go in there. But anyhow, I start off with a little bit of tomato paste. About a good sized teaspoon. How's that? It just gives it a little bit more rich flavor, I think. And then I do a couple of splashes of Worcestershire. Not a lot, just a little bit. Most of the time, I don't add spices to stuff I can because sometimes it can become overwhelming or it can have an off flavor to it, and you really don't want to do that. So anyhow, just put that little bit in there if you want to, and then flavor it up with your spices when you're, heating it up on the stove or whatever. Alright, so next I'm going to put in my beef. And like I said, I'm not going to use a lot. Just a few pieces here and there. And then next I'm putting in my carrots and potatoes. I like a lot of this. Putting a good amount in there. Now I always keep the peelings on my potatoes because as weird as it may sound, that's where a good amount of the nutrition is in your potatoes, is in the skin. Actually, I might put an extra piece or two of meat in there, in case I have to share with someone else, right? Okay, so I'm putting that in there. I'm not going to overstuff it. Next, I'm going to put in chopped celery and a half a clove of garlic. Oh, and I forgot, and here's also onion. If you don't like onion, don't put it in there, but I do, so there's a good chunk of onion in there. Put some of the celery. As I've gotten older, I really don't care much for cooked celery, but I do like the flavor it gives the food still. So I'm putting it in there, a good amount. And then the last thing I'm going to do is sprinkle a little pepper. Pepper helps you absorb your nutrients and it tastes good. So I'm putting a decent amount in there. I'm going to take this glove off. I only have the glove on for the beef because I don't want to spread those germs all over my countertop. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here and grab my hot water. Now it's hot but not boiling. Some people boil. I don't. I just use hot. And we're going to pour that in there. Okay, this is how I'm going to be getting my hot water in there. It's too hard to pour it straight from the pot, so I'm just going to do this. And you want to give this about an inch headspace. And that's what it's looking like about right now. So we're going to leave that there. Okay, now we need to get those air bubbles out. That's where this handy tool really helps out. So you don't want air bubbles in there. And also, I didn't mention, but I should have, make sure you trim your stew meat pretty well. Now if I was cooking stew just from scratch on the stove, I wouldn't really worry about it too much. But when you're canning meat, or anything else that has fat in it really, you don't want too much in there because it can really mess with your seal. So we're gonna, this paper towel, I've wet down with vinegar. So if there is any fat that has gotten on the rim, that'll cut it. Put the lid. It's hot already. And it's ready to go in the canner. Okay, once you have your canner up to pressure, and mine's a little over, that's okay, you're going to set your timer. So for quarts, it's 90 minutes, or 1 hour, 30 minutes on your kitchen timer here. And let it go. Okay, it's all out of the canner now. It's looking good and smelling good too. I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to can your own beef stew. Go ahead, try it. You'll be happy you did. A few months down the road when you're cracking that jar open. And I'm really happy you guys took the time to watch the video. Oh, and by the way, make sure to head over to our website, homesteadingways.com. Everything there, from recipes and canning and animals to all sorts of projects and herbs, all kinds of stuff like that. And if you liked the video, please thumbs up it, comment, subscribe. That would be awesome. It was really nice talking to you. And you take care.